Hi everyone, welcome to Water Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, and either are any of these blokes. Welcome to the beginner's guide to the new referral program. That's right. Yeah, a while ago now, I think at the start of the year, Water Tanks all over the world brought out a brand new referral program. The old referral program used to be a little bit different to what we've got now. The old referral program, you used to get bonuses to the experience that you used to get when you platooned up with somebody who you referred to the game or you recruited. Now they've changed it a little bit. We're going to go through that after this game, and this game is a battle that's being played by somebody who was referred to World of Tanks from a friend of mine or from a clanmate of mine. This is the T-34, the Tier 5 Russian medium tank, and as you might have guessed, the guy playing it's an Aussie. He's got the kangaroo on either side of the turret, and he's on Procaster, and he's looking at the M3. He's looking at the M3 thinking, you beauty, I would love to shoot this tank. He shoots the M3 Lee, Tier 4 American medium tank a few times, gets 310 damage, blocks a little bit, 110 damage blocked by armor. The T-34 has got a 57mm gun at Tier 5. 85 damage, 112 penetration with standard ammunition, 189 with APCR. And he's looking at the M4, he's shooting it, he's mainly shooting a house, but this quick rate of fire of this tank allows him just to keep throwing rounds towards the enemy tank time and time again. Slap and Tickle is his in-game name. We know that with a name like that, we know that he's already got friends playing this game, or maybe he's already playing the game and is giving himself a referral. That's another option that you can use with the referral program or the referral program 2.0. There are lots of bonuses. Bonuses in platooning and even bonuses playing solo, which you'll see not only in the result of this battle but also afterwards as we go into the garage and investigate what entails in the new referral program or the referral program 2.0. There's a little bit of information out there on the websites, but there's information right in your garage as well, which we're going to look at after this battle. Slap and Tickle in the T-34 Tier 5 Russian medium tank. He's already got a kill. He's got 393 damage, and he's just going to, because his gun fires so quickly, he's going to shoot this house away from this M4, and then he can, then hopefully he can send him back to the garage. There's 12 minutes left on the clock. 2-2's the score on Procaster, and he's looking at, there he goes, shoots, gets rid of another house, finally gets a shot into the side of the M4, kills him with another shot, and brings his damage up to 526. Now, if you don't often get down to Tier 5, 526 is going to sound like one damaging shot. But to put it in perspective, this tank has 450 hit points. So 450 hit points, that's your fire for effect medal. So you've already done your job. You've already done the amount of the most common advice people give to players who are brand new at this game, and this is an easy way to judge how you're doing if you're new to the game, and if you're looking at, even if you're going to be a commander in a referral program, or if you're going to be a recruit in a referral program. It doesn't really matter. If you're brand new to the game, and it doesn't matter what tier you're up to, one guideline that good players often continue to advise newer players about is have a look at how much hit points your tank's got. This tank's got 450 hit points. Well, that's what he started with, and he's still got it. If you can do more than that amount of hit points of damage, you're off to a good start. It's not going to be the best game in the world. It won't be an ace, but you can hold your head high and say that you've done your bit as far as in the random battles. 3 kills to Slap and Tickle in the T-34. 856 damage done, 110 damage blocked, 184 assisted damage. He's pretty much got the hill to himself. He's not advancing too far because he's got no backup. The B1 and the Excelsior are only just arriving over to this part of the map. Now, they're both bots. This is on the Australian server. The Australian server and the South American server, I believe. I'm pretty sure about the South American server. Some friends of mine who play on North America were talking about South American server having bots as well. A low population server, the Australian server and the South American server, has bots to make up the numbers up to Tier 5. And you can tell those bots by the colons either side of their name. And also there's an icon on the left and the right hand side of the screen. Those square icons indicate that those players are not real players. They're not players that are actually playing. Auto aims on the M37, shoots him once, shoots him twice, going for the third. Should be a kill. That's his 4th kill, Slap and Tickle in the T-34. If he's good enough, he'll get a run in. He'll get a run in my clan any day if he keeps playing like this. Shoots and sets the Tier 4 American tank destroyer on fire. Takes him down to 862 hit points. One more shot will do it. There's his 5th kill. He might get a top gun here. He's going to get a top gun. There's 2 heavy tanks that were last spotted not too far from Slap and Tickle And as I mentioned earlier, with an in-game name like Slap and Tickle, you know he already knows what the World of Tanks community is like. Shoots a DW once, twice, third time, should be the top gun. It is. That's his 6th kill. 6 kills in the T-34. 1741 damage done. 110 damage blocked, 184 assisted damage. Uses his mobility to drive past the Type 95, sets him on fire, shoots him a couple more times, gets hit by the KV-1 down in the ditch, loses his engine. He goes the auto aim, shoots the KV-1 a couple of times, bounces the return shot, and look at this insane damage per minute. It's just bang, 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 bang. The shells just keep coming out. He's only got 5 normal rounds remaining. It switches to APCR. It's a little bit too late, but he's done his job. Like we said earlier, the good players who are good at this game, I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about the good players that are good at this game, often say to people, if you do your hit points, then you're off to a good start. That's a short-term goal any player can aim for when they start playing this game. If you look at your hit points, which he started with 450, if you do more than that, then you can probably hold your head high and say you've done your job. Well, he's done well over 2,000 hit points, and without giving too much away, we know this is going to be a win. We know this is going to be a win all day long. So we'll skip to the results screen. We'll see how Slap and Tickle went on the results, and then we'll have a look in the garage, have a look at the referral program that I was talking about at the start of the video, and in the result, we're also going to see a result of the referral program. You'll know what I mean in just a minute. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for Slap and Tickle in the T-34, Bruiser Medal, 5 for effect. He got a couple of bonds, a high caliber and a top gun. That's where I got the bonds for at Tier 5. He spotted some tanks. He did plenty of damage. And look, it looked like he had a pretty good time as well. As we have a look at the page too, he topped the score charts with 1,150 base experience. That's not going to be the biggest ace tanker you've ever seen, but look, new player, good on him. He got killed by one of the bots that we were talking about earlier. 2,264 damage, 7 kills. Remember we talked about doing your hit points in damage, and you're off to a good start. Well, he started with 450 hit points. Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, 58 shots fired, 41. hit, 29 penetrated. Probably should have switched to APCR when he was fighting that KV-1, but look, well, can't pick on that result. Can't pick on that result at all. Now, if you have a close look at this result screen, a few of the numbers aren't going to add up. You can see he made 36,000 credits after tax with a standard account. If you look at the credits received, it says credits received 33,000 credits, 33,393. Take off the repair and the ammunition, and he's getting 36,000 credits. What? That doesn't add up. 33 minus anything cannot equal 36. That's because that in this 33,000 credits, and it probably comes up differently in-game. This is from the What Replays website. In-game, it probably comes up different. There's a credit bonus which hasn't been displayed here. And I've already done the sums for you. This 33,393 credits, there's an extra 50% has been added on to that because this player is a recruit, and that player is a recruit, and he's getting the recruit rewards, which is an extra 50% to credits and an extra 50% to experience. Down the bottom of the score, you can see 1,150 experience plus 57 free experience, but down the bottom it says 1,725, which is an extra 50% on top of the 1,150. Does that make sense? 50% extra credits and 50% extra experience while he's part of the commander-recruit relationship, which goes for up to 4 months. It's like getting 4 months of premium time or up to 4 months of premium time. I say up to because the contract can be terminated early, and it can also be, it's like a contract that sounds really formal. It's an informal contract, I guess you could say. That could be terminated early by completing the missions and all the missions that go with being on the referral recruitment program. Referral Program 2.0 is what it's called, and you can see that just by having a look in the garage. And I think that's probably the most easiest way of demonstrating it. If you go into your garage, it's in your garage right now. Look down at the bottom left-hand side of the screen. This is my garage with my little AMX 1357 there, which looks really cool. Down the bottom, you've got your clan chat and your general chat. You've also got your friends list. Next to your friends list is if you hover your mouse over it, it says referral program, and there's a picture of two hands sort of going like this, as it would look if you were shaking somebody's hand. When you click on that, it takes a little bit of time to load, but it's got here the referral program here. This is like the opening page. It gives you a detailed description. You can invite up to 2 friends each period of the referral program by sending them a referral link. I'll show you how to get that link in a second. You click here and you click on invite players, and you'll get another one here. Then it just tells you, share the link, wait for the invited player, and then you receive the bonuses. You can send it through social media, through Facebook or Twitter, or you can just copy the link. And if you click on copy the link, it just copies it onto a clipboard, and you can send it to them via an email or via social media or whatever you like. Or if you want to share it like this, you can share it to other people, and maybe the first 2 people who get in might be lucky enough. And once they join, and if they're sitting next to you, they can do it immediately. You'll both receive the bonuses and rewards. What bonuses and rewards, Stewie? Well, there's all different kinds. And it culminates in a premium tank. So if you go here to click on About the Program, which is on the top left part of this screen, again, you'll get the cogwheel. It might take a few seconds to load. There is a video. It starts off with a video, which we're not going to play through today, but the video does indicate the tanks, the reward tanks that you might be able to get if you complete certain missions. There are missions along the way. There are 3 stages in the referral period, and each 3 stages gets you. It gets you things like service record things like badges and all that kind of stuff. But you also get, if you platoon together, you get bonus credits and experience. And this video does explain it reasonably well, and it also gives an indication of what tanks you might be able to get. So there's a bit of a blurb on here about how to do it. You send the person the link, and all they need to do is click on the link. It's not rocket science. All they need to do is click on the link. So if somebody like me or somebody who might be a little bit older than your average computer gamer, all they need to do is click on the link. And if they are new to the game, or if they've played less than a certain amount of battles, which is 200, or if they have not played in the last 60 days. So any one of those 3. It can be a brand new player. It can be somebody who's played less than 200 battles in total. So they could have played a game today or yesterday, but they haven't played 200 games in total, so they are still new, or they have been away from the game for more than 60 days since the last time they played a game. The commander, to do it, you only need to have played 1,000 random battles. So if you haven't played 1,000 random battles, you shouldn't see that handshake emblem down there in the bottom left-hand side of your screen. If you have, and obviously you haven't been suspended, of course, that's what it says it in there as well. So you get the link, you send it to your recruit accepts it, and the recruit can't be a commander, and obviously he has to have be either a new player or someone who hasn't played for some time. And then you get some bonuses. As the commander, if you're the person sending the referral, the commander gets bonuses every time when they're in a platoon with the recruit. And when they're in a platoon with the recruit, they'll get the extra 50% to combat experience and 50% to credits, which is the old way of saying premium time. The recruit gets even more bonuses. They get 50% combat experience and 50% credits, even when they're not platooned with the commander. But when they are platooned with the commander, they get 100% combat experience and 100% extra credits as well. So everything is doubled, and that's going to really help new players just fly through those lower tiers. Like when you first start playing tier 1 and tier 2 and tier 3, they're not too bad. They get pretty old pretty quickly. And then when they start getting up to tier 4, 5 and 6, of course, then you've got those bit more of those grinds where you need to unlock modules, and that you really want that better gun, or you want that better engine, tracks to put equipment on, all that kind of stuff. Then your extra experience and of course your extra credits is going to help you progress through them as well. And as the commander and the recruit progress through the program, they get different missions come up, and these missions are exclusive to the referral program, and they've got all other different kinds of words, things like emblems, camouflage, bonds, credits, all that kind of stuff. And the contract, that's what they call it in here, the progression in the program. The contract consists of 3 different stages, and to complete one stage, the commander and the recruit must earn 500 points between them. Both players receive the rewards for each stage, and they've got their own corresponding rewards. It can go anything from, like I said before, bonds, emblems, styles, badges, all that kind of stuff. And obviously, the further you get through, the more rewards you get. But at any time, the recruit or the commander can terminate the contract. However, once terminated, you can't start again, and you get through stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. This kind of indicator will be in your garage, which you can watch. Now, I don't have a recruit on at the moment, so I can't really show you in my garage exactly how it looks, but that's how it looks. How to earn points. You earn referral points by completing contract stages and to receive the corresponding awards. And these points can be earned in random battles for the completion of particular missions and conditions. So some of the missions you can get by playing solo as a recruit, and others the commander has to be for the commander to complete the missions. The commander has to be platooned with the recruit, so to get their bonuses, the extra 50% experience and credits, but also to get the progression on the missions. Now, once you get through all the different missions that they give you, which isn't, I'm told it's not too hard, you can get the main reward. The main reward, once you've completed all 3 stages of the contract. It's a premium vehicle. The commander will be able to select one Tier 8 premium vehicle from those available during the season, and the recruit will be able to have a choice between a Tier 7 or a Tier 6 premium tank. There'll also be styles for both the commander and the recruit, and the commander will get the badges. Now, it's never been officially stated what tanks are available, but on the video, and it's the same video that is linked in the garage, the vehicles for the recruit at the Tier 6 is the Tiger 131, the Firefly Sherman, the Sherman VC Firefly, the British medium tank, the Dicker Max, the German tank destroyer, and at Tier 7 there's a KV-122, as well as the Panther M10 medium German tank. For the commander, there's 5 Tier 8 vehicles available, indicated on the vehicle. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to change it up, if they're going to add and subtract vehicles as time goes by. Who knows? Anything is possible. But there's the Liberté tank, the AMX M4 49. There's a J Tiger 8.8, the Panther 8.8, the T-92 American light tank, and the FV4 202. So they're all tanks that could be available for the commander. That's what's indicated in the video anyway. Subject to change, of course. You know what? They might change it up a bit to make it a little bit more exciting. And the seasons, it talks here about the seasons that it goes for 120 days. 4 months, so you got 4 months to get through all those stages. And looking at it, the stages, the missions that you can do are relatively simple. You know, they're designed for new players. And it's designed for, and what I like about it, it's designed for the social aspect of the game as well. You know, talk to people in Discord or TeamSpeak or whatever your friends or your clan. When I first started playing tanks, we used to Skype call each other. There was a group of about 6 of us that used to platoon up and count in and all that kind of stuff. And eventually we created a clan. And so platoon up, recruit somebody, and basically, as Slap and Tickle has indicated in the result, basically you get premium benefits for free as a minimum, and that's without taking into account the free tanks and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully this has made sense. Hopefully it's made sense. Are you a recruit? Are you looking at recruiting people? I reckon it's a pretty good idea. It's a lot better than the original referral program 1.0. Basically, you got platoon bonuses. If you platoon together, you got a lot extra experience. Well, you still get that, but you also get access to other rewards that, something for nothing. I reckon it's pretty good. Hopefully this has been a pretty good guide, a beginner's guide to the new referral program 2.0. I'll be up in Sydney this weekend for a Wargaming gathering, so hopefully I'll see you up there. Don't be scared to say hello and have a bit of a laugh. There are lots of people going that I'm really looking forward to meeting. It's going to be huge. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care and see you all next time. Hopefully this guide's been a help. Don't forget to push subscribe. Check us out on Twitch, Facebook, Discord, all that kind of stuff down below. And once again, if you're in Sydney this weekend, say hello. It's going to be a good laugh. It should be a great time. I hope to see you all then. See you then. Bye.